Welcome back. This is section 1, the video 2, and right now I got the runners up here. Right, I'm going to show you my 3 different pieces that I work with. Right here, this is actually, I'm going to zoom into it. This one right here, notice on this other side I'd modified that. Okay, originally this was stock, okay, like the other side. This was all stock. So this runner, when I did this test, was actually all stock. You notice that other side I reworked. That's for a later test of showing a Siamese port. So that's the all stock version, okay? I'm going to pull up this next one. This guy I used in the configuration for the modified version, all right? What I did is I knife edged this area, kind of narrowed it down and opened this a little bit. Try to work this area inside there as much as possible to see whatever gains I can do as far as porting efforts go. So this one, when I refer to the ported runner, will be the one that I used on the 2 different plenums that were ported, okay, as far as the results go. I'll set these back down. Let me bring up real quick, just so remember, the first numbers I'm going to give you is the all stock with the all stock runner. This guy right here, unmodified, okay, with the unmodified, just as is if you took it off your car. This is what you can expect you're going to get out of those. All right, number 1 cylinder flows at 216 CFM. Number 3 flows at 215. Number 5's at 218, and number 7's at 214 CFM. All right, this is just this piece plus the runner itself. Now, on your other side, number 2 is at 215 CFM. Number 4 is at 217 CFM. Number 6 is at 221 CFM. Number 8 is at 219 CFM. Not real big numbers out of this guy to begin with. And one other note, I'm going to bring it up here, reach over. When I flowed this, on my flow bench, I put the 52, or I'm sorry, the stock, whatever, 49 millimeter gasket in place on each one of them. So this was the same across the other ones, because if you see the other intakes, I had modified this area, but I wanted to maintain the same air movement, so I used the stock, which would be what you would get for the 49 millimeter. It might actually be 52 or whatever, but that's what kept these number comparisons to be the same from the 3 different plenums. All right, I'm going to set this guy back down. This is the next piece that I talked about. See, it's a Siamese, but it's not as radical as the other one. And these are the numbers that I got with this, plus the runner that had the knife edge ported in there and kind of opened up as much as it could be without, where there's not a lot of material you can remove before you break through it. All right. So the numbers on that particular one, on cylinder 1, you had 223 CFM. Number 3 was 214 CFM. Number 5 is 211 CFM. Number 7 is 208 CFM. Notice that number 5 and number 7 compared to your stock one, they're already down in numbers. Your stock one at number 5 is 218, and number 5 on this ported one is at 211. So we're actually not making gains on this. We're actually losing CFM. Moving to our next side, cylinder number 2 was at 213, cylinder 4 is at 213, number 6 is at 213, and number 8 is at 223 CFM. And the last piece right here, this one's pretty much the same, except it's got a little bit more material removed from the top there. Okay, the numbers in this one, starting at number 1 is 223 CFM, number 3 is at 213 CFM, number 5 is at 212 CFM, number 7 is 208 CFM, and number 2 is at 213, number 4 is at 213. Notice on this one, the number 2, number 14, Even with this area reworked up at the top, it's a little bit more modified. The numbers were pretty much the same as the other version. Number 2 and number 4, they pulled the same numbers, 213, 213, and number 2, number 4. So really not even big changes by removing that extra piece up there on the top. Number 6 was flowed at 215, and number 8 flowed at 225 CFM. All right, again, even with this being opened up some more, the numbers were still kind of lower than your stock numbers.